As the calls get louder and the need gets greater for handling Hawaii's homeless, Governor David Ige has a plan. He even calls it unprecedented.
Skeptics, though, see it as that classic too little too late. So let's take a look tonight. We've got team coverage. KITV4's Brenton Noah is standing by live in Kaka'ako, but we're going to begin with Catherine Cruz, who's just back from the governor's press conference. Catherine.
Well, Yunji, Governor Ige can issue an executive order to deal with the homeless crisis because of health and safety issues, but he's not ready to do that yet.
Governor Ige paraded out a newly minted homeless council, but it didn't include state homeless coordinator Colin Kippen. The governor confirmed he's looking for someone new.
We are in the process of interviewing, and I think as we make a decision, we'll make an announcement on who the state homeless coordinator will be.
The mayor, however, has tapped a homeless champion on the city side. Frank Doyle worked under Mayor Frank Fossey during the homeless crisis 20 years ago. Today, homeless advocate Bob Nakata seemed disappointed that it was going to take longer to find solutions to the crisis. He says it all boils down to affordable housing, and for the last 20 years, those units have failed to materialize.
The public has to start demanding that housing get built for the people of this city.
As we understand the gravity of the situation, we know that we need action. This is not a talking group.
But for now, we have a promise of weekly meetings and action before the next legislative session, and a vow to have a plan in place with places for people to go before there are any more sweeps in Kaka'ako.
We have the beginnings of a plan of finding locations where they can be housed in a safe way in an interim period while we have time to find permanent supportive housing, which is a real solution to this problem.
Now, the mayor says any sweep will come with lots of advance notice. He says the use of buses as a temporary refuge for some of the homeless is still on the table, but shipping containers are still top of the list right now. The governor says once he has a definitive plan, he will take appropriate action. You may recall that Governor Lingle issued an executive order to establish the Next Step Kaka'ako Emergency Shelter in 2007. We'll be watching to see what action Ige actually takes.